It's holiday season, and nothing brings more holiday cheer than stuffing your face full of candy canes and Christmas cookies while watching a badass Christmas movie. But over the years, us movie lovers always find ourselves debating and arguing over the most important question in cinema history. What is the best Christmas movie of all time? If you grew up in the 80s and 90s, you're most likely gonna pick either Home Alone, starring the great Macaulay Culkin, directed by Chris Columbus, who is known for bringing us childhood hits like Mrs. Doubtfire and the Harry Potter movies. Or if your testosterone levels are in overdrive, you're gonna pick Die Hard, starring the immortal Bruce Willis, which is directed by the legendary John McTiernan, who cemented his action legacy with Predator and Last Action Hero. When it comes down to it, these two titans of holiday mayhem are so damn awesome they'll make all the other Christmas movies look like Buzz's girlfriend. Woof. But this holiday season, there's only room for one of these modern Christmas classics, so we're pitting these two holiday badass outcasts against each other to the death, JoBlo style. So grab your machine gun, set your holiday traps, and grab a slice of plain cheese pizza and a bunch of Twinkies. It's time for a Christmas face-off.
Face-off. Disclaimer. No actual science was used to determine the outcome of Face Off. Your results may vary. Please do not consume Face Off if you are allergic to conjecture, opinion, or general nonsense.
Round 1. Holiday Heroes.
Santa Claus ain't the only hero coming to town, as both of these fine pieces of Christmas cinema feature two of the greatest protagonists. In Home Alone, moviegoers were introduced to the clever Kevin McAllister. The 8-year-old gets casted out by his family until he made them disappear.
Look what you did, you little jerk!
Well, not exactly. In a bizarre chain of events, the McAllister family accidentally left poor old Kevin behind while he was sleeping in the attic as they rushed to the airport to catch a flight to France to visit Peter McAllister's brother. Kevin, now the man of the house, gets an unexpected visit from two crooks known as the Wet Bandits, who are targeting the McAllister house as the grand prize of their holiday robbery. When your house is that huge with weapons and traps at your disposal, and if you're as clever as Kevin, any robber will not stand a chance. But besides all the hilarity that ensues through the movie, Kevin learns the importance of having the family around and the spirit of Christmas, all while taking down the Wet Bandits and becoming the most badass 8-year-old in the world. Die Hard gave us one of the greatest action characters in NYPD officer John McClane, who was visiting the Nakatomi Plaza hoping to reconcile with his ex-wife at a Christmas party her employer was throwing, just for it to be taken hostage by Hans Gruber. McClane was able to escape and methodically take down all the henchmen, saving the day and his family. When it comes to this First Blood, we find both of these fine characters are equally badass given the task at hand, and oddly enough, the importance of family is the reason the two of them were able to overcome the odds and emerging as holiday heroes. So, we're calling this one a draw.
Come out to the coast and get together, have a few laughs.
Round 2. Christmas Crooks.
Every holiday hero needs an adversarial Grinch to take on their Christmas adventure, and both Home Alone and Die Hard give us the most memorable Christmas villains of all time. But which one of these bad guys bruises the holidays the hardest? The Wet Bandits, Harry and Marv, played by the legendary Joe Pesci and the hilarious Daniel Stern, respectively carry the entirety of Home Alone, making them not only iconic for Christmas movies, but iconic in the terms of our overall pop culture. The ultimate partners in crime, where you have the stereotypical short but smart one in Harry that for whatever reason doesn't curse, and we don't know what the fuck he's actually saying whenever he's in pain.
What? 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 What happened?
And the tall, goofy one who's silly yet very durable, and my god, talk about the most hilarious screams and freakouts. The two of them get their holiday cheer by robbing rich houses while the families go on vacation, but their life in crime ultimately comes to an end by making the mistake of crossing Kevin at the McAllister residence. By enduring all the deadly traps, somehow they must be secretly immortal or something. However, Kevin outwits them and the police arrive just in time before Kevin's family returns. Meanwhile, Die Hard not only gives us the ultimate Christmas villain in Hans Gruber along with his lethal team of terrorists, make Die Hard a very intense movie, but they are easily the most memorable bad guys in all of action cinema. Played by the amazing Alan Rickman, Hans Gruber attacks the Nakatomi Plaza to steal the $640 million stored in the vault while keeping all the employees at the party hostage. We can't help but be drawn by Gruber's charm, making him a likable bad guy, while at the same time we root for hero McClane to take his ass out before we see him fall to his demise. Also, shout out to his badass henchmen, especially his second-in-command Carl, who almost pulled the upset at the very end. We seem to be dealt another JoBlo Sophie's Choice this holiday, but at the end of the day, we're giving this round to the Wet Bandits for their dynamic and their persistence. No matter how many traps and how much pain they take, we just feel they're the more memorable villains. Winner by a paint can to the fucking face is Home Alone.
Come out to the coast and get together, have a few laughs.
Round 3, Advent Allies.
Both of these goated Christmas movies have fantastic heroes, but every hero needs a trusted ally to overthrow the bad guys, and Home Alone and Die Hard gives us some intriguing allies to complement our heroes in Kevin and McClane. Old Man Marley, the creepy old man that's neighbors to the McAllister family, thought to be a murderer thanks to the tall tale told by Kevin's older brother Buzz. Oh, by the way, fuck you, Buzz. Anyways, poor Kevin misjudged Mr. Marley and was spooked by him a number of times in the movie. Before that touching moment at the church where both Kevin and Old Man Marley sat down, broke the ice, and let their guard down and helped each other understand the importance of their families and to make up with them. At the end of the movie, before Kevin gets his fingers bitten off, Old Man Marley comes to Kevin's aid by the swing of a shovel. What took you so long, old man? Over on the flip side, John McClane may have been a one-man army taking out Gruber's bunch, but he had help with LAPD Officer Al Powell, played by Carl Winslow himself, Reginald Vell Johnson. Officer Powell, the only man that took the situation seriously and helped McClane through a goddamn walkie-talkie. You could make the argument that he was the real hero. Also, what made his character special is while the two of them were bonding and helping each other via radio, we really got to know who both these men were and why they became cops. And when we got the backstory of why Officer Powell never wanted to use a gun again, him just winding up using it at the end of the movie really makes the ending of Die Hard that much more powerful. This round is an easy one to score as Die Hard's Officer Powell is the better ally. Sorry, Old Man Marley. Winner by a blast of C4 is Die Hard. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Come out to the coast and get together, have a few laughs.
Round 4, Dashing Direction.
Both movies are filmed by fantastic directors of modern cinema, and now that things are tied up, let's take a closer look on which film has the superior direction. As we said earlier, Chris Columbus directed Home Alone with a script brought to life by JoBlo favorite John C. Hughes. Every shot in this movie feels like Christmas, and Columbus did a great job with making Kevin the focal point of the movie, making us, the audience, not only feel like we're at home alone as well, but we also feel the pain every time the Wet Bandits get their asses handed to them. And at the same time, make us laugh hard. It never gets old. Some memorable scenes beside the traps are Kevin going berserk when he realizes he has the house to himself, and come on, the furnace in the basement. Don't act like you weren't afraid of the furnace in your basement when you were a kid. But we gotta mention Angels with Filthy Souls. Hats off to making us convinced that was a noir crime movie when it was actually just made for the movie.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Die Hard was directed by one of the godfathers of modern action, John McTiernan. He not only filmed the greatest action movie of all time, but also helped launch Bruce Willis into Hollywood royalty. When the action kicks in, every moment McClane is in the Nakatomi Plaza is intense, with every danger feeling real. While there's so many great shots in the movie, the shot that is forever grained into our heads was the rooftop jump. Hell fucking yeah. When it comes down to it, although they are very different directors with different backgrounds and style of filming, the one thing these two films have in common is that they both know how to capture our heroes when they face danger, as well as hit the emotional moments when we see both Kevin and McClane reunited with their families. At the end of the day, hats off to both of these directors, so we're giving this round to both of them. Once again, we have a draw.
Come out to the coast and get together, have a few laughs.
Round 5, Christmas Spirit.
All right, everyone, this round is for all the marbles. You know we can't end this face-off in a draw, so we're going to take a look at these Christmas movies and determine which one of these films capture the spirit of the holidays the best. When you watch Home Alone, you can't help but feel like you're celebrating Christmas. Everything from the winter Chicago setting to the score by the legendary John Williams to the movie's core message about family. Between all the laughs, over-the-top cartoon violence, Home Alone never forgets what it is, which is a family Christmas movie. Die Hard once again, yes, it is a Christmas movie. Fight us. But the setting is different from Home Alone, although we can say it does share the same core message about the importance of family as Home Alone, and yes, the movie is action-oriented, but we get those epic one-liners.
Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Along with those emotional moments in between all the kills and explosions, and hell yes, we get some great Christmas music, including Christmas in Hollis from Run DMC, but the Los Angeles setting lacks some of the Christmas feel because, well, there's no snow in LA, and we see the Nakatomi Plaza under siege more than we see Christmas. Hold a gun to our heads, but in our hearts we believe Die Hard is the better movie, yes. However, this face-off is not about the better movie, but the better Christmas movie. So for this round and for this face-off, the better Christmas movie is Home Alone. Winner by a blowtorch to the head is the king of modern Christmas movies, Home Alone.
Come out to the coast and get together, have a few laughs.
Hey, we knew this face-off wouldn't be without its controversies, but we had to settle this debate and argument once and for all. But hey, that's just our opinion. Which one of these two is the better Christmas movie? Home Alone or Die Hard? And what is your favorite Christmas movie? What holiday films should we put in the JoBlo face-off cage next? Let us know in the comments section and share this with all your Christmas movie connoisseurs. And as always, thanks for watching and Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.